Let's talk about Runway 34. Very rarely does one come across a Hindi film with a leading movie actor which dares to think differently, attempts a theme less thought of, and dares to portray the leading man in a not so likable character, where he's not infallible and does not portray only the white shades. I mean, he does have shades of vulnerability, grey and despair. Runway 34 is a sharp contrast of visual and verbal intensity in two halves. It's an action thriller that banks on good graphics, good cinematography and sharp writing.
No smoking here.
जलाया तो नहीं ना?
A highly competent but arrogant and overconfident pilot, Captain Vikrant Khanna, played by Ajay Devgn, is commanding a passenger flight between Dubai and Cochin. Based on true events from 2015, this flight enters into a fateful night where many human errors, an act of God, pilots' overconfidence and few wrong judgments risk the lives of 150 passengers on board that plane.
Brace for impact.
Reversals normal.
The first half is unmistakably high adrenaline as the director Ajay Devgn himself here takes us to 35,000 feet above the sea level and the entire plot unfolds on that flight. One-tone passengers though, barring an aviation journalist who hid more than he showed and an elderly lady who was being flown in for her treatment in Cochin. The pilot has no backstory here though, has a wife and a child waiting for him at home, has been flying for 6 days, is tired but never flinching or fallible.
I don't have a good feeling about this, sir.
यहाँ ज़मीन से 35,000 फीट ऊपर feelings नहीं, calculations चलते हैं.
His co-pilot is far less experienced than him, but she suggests some timely steps that could have stopped this debacle, but was silenced by seemingly oversmart pilot who clearly knew his job better than her.
Tanya, look at me. I need you right now, Tanya.
Coupled with a few more mistakes by air traffic controllers, the flight starts to fall short of fuel in the skies. The diversions were uncalled for. The plane comes plummeting down to the ground. This half an hour was scary, and to be true, I was full of respect for the team behind the film. 30 minutes before the interval, the graphics by Naveen Paul, shot taking by Asim Bajaj with multiple cams in a tiny cockpit, the sharp edit were truly, truly good. We were literally holding our breath. What a fresh breath of air in Hindi cinema, wasn't it? The second half, film changes flavor and from the skies, the film lands into an interrogation room, almost like a play. The narrative banking heavily on the discourse between the mulzim and the lawyer here.
सवाल बेबुनियाद है, ये भी आप ही डिसाइड करेंगे.
Amitabh Bachchan plays Narayan Vedant, the conscientious man who despises any callous pilot who puts himself before his passengers.
पायलट जो है, वो यात्रियों के लिए उस भगवान की तरह हो जाता है जिस पर वो आंख मूंद कर अपना भरोसा करते हैं.
He is committed to barring the captain from flying in future. What lies ahead is the film's essence. The best points about the film are it's very close to portraying the real world of aviation.
कंपनी को इतनी सी भी आँच आई, ऐसे सोचना भी नहीं कि तुम बच गए.
Writers Sandeep Kevlani and Amil Kian Khan have attempted the subject with friskness that it deserves, with no extra decorations to the movie, the script. The visuals by Asim Bajaj are truly captivating. The entire sequence of the flight struggling for survival in the face of a cyclone, winds, zero visibility is truly well put together. Amitabh Bachchan plays his character so well that you start rooting for this man at the cost of the protagonist, played by Ajay here.
Against the rules.
और आप the rules को बहुत follow करते हैं.
The research has been done well enough, and you do get to know several new terminologies and facts about flying and the aviation industry. Next time you fly, you will remember this film. What's underwhelming though is why the captain is so arrogant. Well, the roots to this attitude. Why did he take several wrong decisions even while being so intelligent and experienced? No answers here. I would have wanted the pilot to be more gullible in front of the scrutinizer. It would have connected me more to the reality of the subject. All I can say, it can be watched with family and it's a brave effort towards creating something new. Claps for Ajay Devgn here. After Yumi Aur Hum and Shivai, here he truly succeeds as a director. I suggest that you do board this flight.